So off screen, I got the remaining level 7 summon elements. So you know how I got Frog Prince from the Water Dragon earlier. That was one of the level 7 elements. I did get the rest of them. Such as Mothership, which I equipped attention here. It's probably one of my favorite summons in this game. I mean, so many great ones, but this is great. And so all these summons can be trapped in various locations, such as Mothership can be trapped in the Isle of the Damned in the homeworld. You can do that from the airframe, or in another world, you can go into Fossil Valley, and you can fight you can trap it from the Shadow Cats there. Alright, so Unicorn can be trapped from the Dodo in the homeworld in Fossil Valley. Where we got the bad egg in a few episodes ago. And let's see, Golem can be trapped from the Centipede in Hydra Marshes in another world. Very easy. Sonja is by far the hardest one to get. It took me a few hours, but I eventually got it. It can be trapped from the bulb in Shadow Forest here in the homeworld.
It? You mean her?
Her? Well, thanks, John. Thanks for correcting me on her. You guys remember John. Mentioned him a few parts. You remember the moon thing, right? The moon is too big. Right. Yeah, this is John, who I talked about earlier with that. So, yes, anyway, the bulb, it was very hard to get. And I figured out, I had to look up exactly what I needed to do to get it. Apparently, it has to just be a bulb. When you go into battle, it can't be two of them. So no bulb A, bulb B, bulb C. It has to be a single bulb. And only then will it cast Sonja, and you can trap it. And so that took forever to figure out.
Trap her.
Oh, okay, fine. Her.
And then have your way with her.
John. Okay. Anyway, and then Red Wolf can be trapped from Hot Diggity in Mount Pyre here in the homeworld. Same thing, by the way. Hot Diggity needs to be by himself. At least that's what happened to me after I failed attempt where there was two of them. So those are the only two where they need to be by themselves. The rest of them, it doesn't matter. So, yes, anyway, hey guys, it's Zach, and welcome to episode 68 of Let's Play Chrono Cross. In the last episode, I got a key item in Hydra Marshes, in another world that we'll use. It's an ancient fruit, and I got it so that we can use it later. And then I went off to Galdove, saved a girl from the poor military who's going to be a party member eventually, but I'm not going to use, and got the dragon emblem from the shaman so that I could go visit the shaman here in the homeworld. Okay, so
I'm glad you've recovered from earlier dementia.
Yes, unfortunately. Thanks, John, for pointing that out. There was recording earlier, but then for some strange reason, the emulator was much louder than both of us combined in the recording. Somehow in the Windows mixer mode, it jumped up about 40 decibels.
No, but you could not remember your own show.
Well, yes,
I could not remember the previous episode
so that
of
is
your own show.
That is very embarrassing. Yes, in the first recording, I could not remember what happened in the last episode at all. I had to actually go to the episode that I uploaded and read the description because I just could not remember it all. In any case, here's a new enemy. We're down here in the basement of Viper Manor here in the homeworld. So, well, actually not the basement, more like the sewer, to get a revive and some more treasure.
More like a dungeon.
And this enemy is is easy, but can be annoying because it will spawn the gloops that we'll see shortly.
Oh, those big pimply things?
Yeah, those pink pimple things that you saw earlier.
You just pop them and then they're gone.
Yeah, it doesn't really like spawn them, like call for help like the other things. It actually like spits them out of its body. It's kind of weird.
Okay, so who's the ginger with the mower?
Okay, so that's Grobik. He's a kind of cyborg, I think, or just a regular robot made by the poor military in a lab.
Okay.
He's a soldier,
If
but
no
one of their
one's-
high-ranking soldiers.
If no one has figured this out, I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, see, John doesn't exactly know about this series. He's never seen this game before in his life, and so this is like his first time actually viewing the game. Aside from earlier today when I was running around trying to grab the level 7 summon elements.
And it just took 3 people to defeat a bat.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Anyway, there's our revive.
Just
and
need to understand the mechanics.
Okay. Ordinarily, this current would be much greater, except a while back I'd actually gone and I'd tightened that valve right there, so I blocked the. Well, I didn't block the current. I slowed the current with the use of the door. Ordinarily, if this is your first time coming into the sewers in this world, you would have been swept away instantly, and you would have to take a very long road to go around and collect all the treasure. Since I don't, I'm just going to do it the most time-efficient way possible. Because so you asked about Grobik. Yes, his real name is Grobik. I renamed him to Tenjin because of the there was a guy who does Let's Plays or did Let's Plays on YouTube. Kind of got me into it. Oh, whoops. I need to tighten it, right? He got me into it. Unfortunately, though, he deleted his account and he's not coming back. So, in honor of his memory, I renamed Grobik to Tenjin when I recruited him.
Oh, how sentimental.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Mr. Tenjin.
Did you know that actually Tenjin is Japanese for cake?
No, I did not. What
Yep.
kind of cake?
Oh, just cake in general.
Oh.
Well, at least according to him. But he's English, so I don't know if that's really accurate, but he says that it is. So
How did that slug thing not see you?
oh,
Don't answer.
cutting this.
So would that be called an embarrassingly bad exchange you just had there?
What?
Since you kept missing and missed
Ye-
some more. And
Yes,
Okay.
that was pretty embarrassing. Yes, unfortunately, I'm not going to show that in the edit or in the episode, but there.
Oh, too bad.
Cutting it. Yes. Anyway, so in the battle before last, there, yeah, that was, yeah. Norris kept missing a lot. In any case, to answer your earlier question, how the slug didn't see me, it only works when you run into them. When you run into an enemy, then you start battling. So you can actually sneak by them if you're good enough. You can actually run through entire dungeons without having to fight any of the without having to fight any of the lesser enemies until you get to like a boss battle. In any case, so yeah, this is a more time-efficient way to just get out everything. Luckily, no giant bugs to fight here. Yeah, you missed that in an earlier part, John. There was like a giant cockroach I had to fight in here.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very Men in Black.
Mithril vest, which is completely useless because now we're using Denendrite equipment, so whatever.
A teleporter.
Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, so use the prison key. Ordinarily, if you came in and you didn't already have that valve tightened to restrict the current, you would have had to climb up here and then unlock the prison gate here from the outside and then climb down one of these grates here in one of the cells to go around and collect everything. But since, like I said, I already have everything unlocked, so I just, or I already had that gate closed, I just did this the most time efficient way possible. Okay, so so John, you remember, we were watching about Debbie Downer from Saturday Night Live earlier?
Yes.
Oh, I did it again.
Yes, Zach, I do remember that clip.
Okay, well, you remember how she mentioned mad cow disease?
No, describe the line.
Well, she mentioned mad cow disease. And, whenever anyone comes to me with that, I mean, I understand the disease and everything, but I just think it's kind of funny because, I mean, if a cow is angry, it's not really going to do anything. I mean, it's just a cow. What does it do? It eats grass. So if it's angry, what else does it do?
Well, an angry cow, I guess it can make the milk taste bad because if a cow isn't happy, it just somehow sours the milk, and that's no good. Kids need their milk for
And that's
strong bones.
no good.
It's just it's try out. And I always thought of it as mad cow, as in they're crazy. And crazy cows, you really want to watch out.
But cows still don't do anything. So the whole point of
Sure they do. They eat and wander.
yeah, but if it's a crazy cow, it's still just gonna eat
Then
and
it's
wander.
gonna
What else can it do?
No,
Can
then
it kick you? No.
It's gonna eat
It doesn't
things
attack
it's not
people.
supposed to eat, like your clothing, and it's gonna start running around and spraying milk everywhere out of its udders.
Okay, is that a fact? Have you seen a mad cow before?
No, I live in Maryland. I may have been born in Central Illinois, but I've never raised cattle.
I didn't know you were born in Central Illinois.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, but my problem was just, the mad cow. I mean, just seems like, okay, well, now if it was a mad bull, that'd be more dangerous. But a mad cow, like, it doesn't...
Oh, what? So females can't, they aren't dangerous when they get mad? That's so sexist.
I didn't say that for every species. John.
In any case, mad cow disease is more, it's more dangerous for humans once we consume them.
Uh-huh.
Nothing else. But bad
Sure.
milk is just bad milk.
True. Well, technically, I mean, we shouldn't even really be drinking milk from cows. We should be drinking our own milk, but yes.
What?
No, just kidding.
What?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, isn't like human biology like the reason we can't drink cow, like we have to we have to put in more enzymes into cow milk in order to like digest it or something, because it's so drastically different from yeah. Oh, yes, no.
I wouldn't know. But
Write a comment, viewer. Gosh darn it! I gotta fight crickets.
for a nice little koi pond under the ground, there sure is a lot of fighting that goes on.
It's actually
These
a
are new.
forest.
I haven't seen these.
Yeah. Giant cricket things. This is actually part of a forest. The shadow forest where I fought the bulb.
Okay, so you're not underground. You're just under.
Well, I kinda am, but I mean, I am. Like, this is a cave that leads out into Shadow Forest where I fought the bulbs to get Sonya. I can't believe I gotta fight these things. So
Yes, the insects and pimples are outnumbering you at the moment.
that'll all change soon.
Will our heroes triumph? Tune in next week.
Same bat time, same bat channel. I mean, that was so bad. That was a show that's like, that was obviously, like, everyone knew it was bad, so they just had fun with
Oh yes,
it. Like,
yes, the Adam West Batman is a masterpiece.
yeah.
Second to none.
There, now we're not outnumbered.
Thank goodness.
So what do you think about the two moons in this game?
Just from the pictures you showed me, yeah, they're incredibly massive.
Yeah.
By all appearance, they should be in the atmosphere and threatening life as we know it. They are so huge.
Yes, I know. The moons are too big in this game.
But they're very pretty. Yes, the multicolored one is especially interesting.
Yeah, for those of you wondering, what was it? Somewhere in the 20s, when I was going through Viper Man for the first time, we went to the library and met with the Prophet of Time. There was a spot where I was running along the bridge, and you could actually see that there were two moons in the skies. And if you're wondering why there are two moons in this world, because this is supposedly Earth, and actually it is Earth, well, that's actually a pretty big spoiler, so I will not tell you right now. But rest assured, it was something I will tell you guys later.
Sup, guys? Okay, bye. Now, I need one thing explained.
Yes, sure, go ahead.
Why do the palm trees in this world? They have like red centers. I mean, it looks like poison ivy in a palm tree. Is there something to that?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Or is it like explaining why there are 2 moons, including one that's multicolored?
It is nothing like that at all. The reason that palm trees are the way they are is something that is never explained in the game. So, you know, yeah. You'll have to talk to Square Enix about that. Well, Square Enix as they now are, once Squaresoft. But yes, so I really don't know about the palm trees, John. It's never explained.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you right now, it's bugging me.
Yes, it is.
And I think it's going to bother a lot more people than you might think.
I highly doubt anyone cares.
Where are you going?
Well, I was about to end off the part, because I do believe it's been roughly 20 minutes, thereabouts. I forgot to look at the clock again, so...
I didn't. Yeah, it's been about 20.
Has it? Okay. You kept track of the time for me, did you?
A little bit.
Cool. Well, thank you. Well, in any case, if there's no... I can't fit anything more into this part, because coming up next is going to be a very long show. Do you guys remember back... Well, you know what? I'm going to explain that in the next episode, but... Well, as I told you before, John, I was on a cruise ship a few parts ago, and it was very fun, and I did some gambling. There was some gambling in this game.
Looks like some ancient Greek craft.
Well,
they call it a cruise ship. Okay.
Yeah, well, it is a cruise ship, but yes, you're right. In another world, it's actually a pirate ship.
Oh, good.
But in this one, it's actually a cruise ship. So, in any case, thank you all very much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to head to the Zelbus here, and we're going to finally do a mission that was brought up back in around the Christmas episode that I did of this, and yes, awesome thing. So please follow me on Twitter, as an annotation will come out to say. And in the last 10 seconds of this video, my channel icon will appear. If you're a new viewer, you can click that, be redirected to my channel, and watch some more awesome videos. So, thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, John and I will head here to the Zelbus and watch a cool show. It's going to be a musical.
We will.
Yes, there's going to be a musical number, so it's going to be awesome.
Well, most musicals are absolutely terrible, so this will have to... it'll take a lot to impress.
Well, I think it will be. Although, there's going to be a lot of speaking involved, so yeah.
I think the game creators were very confused as to what genre this game is. Sci-fi, fantasy, musical.
Well, it is 1020 AD, but yes.
Right. That island is very ugly.
Which one? This one?
No, the desert one. Anyway, we'll address it later.
Oh, over here. Yeah. Anyway, yes, we will address it later. So, thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to go to Zelbus and do some more cool things. So, see you guys then. Woohoo!
I'm excited.